Last week, President Cyril Ramaphosa called for all hands on deck to respond to the disasters in KZN and parts of the Eastern Cape. He also authorized the deployment of the SANDF to assist in humanitarian relief and rebuilding of the flood-ravaged parts. Aircraft from the Defence Force and police are being used for rescue and delivery of relief supplies. But some opposition parties say budgetary constraints are having a negative impact on the Defence Force's capability.
Large numbers of soldiers, including specialists like engineers, temporary bridge builders, etc., are to be deployed from bases outside KZN. The same applies for trucks, supporting vehicles, water tankers, and other essential equipment. These were all done after the need and requests were addressed to the Minister and the President. The danger of essential operations like Chariot now, without proper financial resources, is that the already poverty-stricken Defence Force are further stripped of more essential funding resources, and is the principle of stealing from Peter to pay Paul applicable. This will exacerbate the funding shortfalls and the downward spiraling of the defence capabilities of the Defence Force.
The ANC in Parliament is confident that despite these constraints, the Defence Force will be able to execute its mandate with success.
The state of the South African National Defence Force does not suggest that the capacity and capabilities to respond to the disaster in question is compromised. Instead, this should serve as an opportunity to strengthen their capacity to a desired level. We are confident that this deployment will be supported adequately to ensure that the South African Defence Force succeeds in this mission. We of course accede to the fact that budgetary constraints are impacting negatively on the desired state of the South African National Defence Force. Hence, we are forever calling for the adequate funding of our National Defence Force to ensure that they have all the necessary capabilities to execute their mandate.
Defence analyst Helmut Heitmann says the SANDF has some capability, specifically within the military health services, as well as its engineering unit, which is key to this operation. He says its air wing falls short because of the lack of helicopters for search and rescue operations, as well as aircraft to deliver supplies to cut-off areas. Police helicopters have also been deployed to assist with relief efforts, but concerns have also been raised.
Can we get an update on the air wing in the subs? Because my information is that with the disaster in KZN, Durban only had one helicopter available, and in Bloemfontein there are 3 helicopters, but only one is operational. We see again when we have a disaster, when we need the equipment, it seems we don't have it. So if I can...
The police top brass has told Parliament that dozens of police choppers have had their wings clipped.
The total fleet that we are having for the air wing is the total is 34, and currently operational it's 11. Due to the flood situation in KZN, we have actually, together with other law enforcement agencies, but from our side, as South African Police Service, we have deployed a total 4, 3 choppers and 1 fixed wing.
SAP says the bulk of its air wing fleet is currently undergoing mandatory servicing. The Ministry of Defence could not respond to questions sent.
All right, cheers. Bye.
Abra Barbia, SABC News, Parliament.